Chapel Hill, North Carolina. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. And our Eels ready to kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers' offense will go to work first. And we expect a lot of the game plan to be built around Gideon Davidson. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Finds a crease, it's Davidson. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll run him again. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to establish the run. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide left, it's Thurman. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? From the gun, the ground game. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Looking outside, it's Davidson. He's got enough. At the 35, he's loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, if they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Paul.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw on first. Makes the grab. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out wide right, it's Burrows. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
Man, oh man, the offensive line probably just swelled up a little bit, relying on them on that type of fourth down play.
Oh, and in that kind of situation, if you're the back, there can be no hesitation. You know you can't be dancing around. If you see the crease, you've got to put your foot in the ground and go get it, and he did it right there.
Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. From the gun. Rush right in his face. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the return, it's French. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Reels it in. Runs through, man. He might have space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The give. Shakes off the defender. There he goes. Past the 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Rides to the back. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. With the catch, it's Thurman. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Might as well run him again. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Splits the uprights. Good. That brings them to within 1.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to Johnson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. From the gun. Makes the grab. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away.
Makes a grab and room to run. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Tight end now in motion. Running inside. It's Johnson. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Complete downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Look out! He's going to run it. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use his speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. When they come home, they equal big-time points.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his target. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finished things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll bring it out. It's Milner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Going downfield for the big play. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Hawkins. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run it. It's Davidson. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Needs it here on 4th down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Rush is on. He sacked this defense all over him.
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man. They are on it. You can tell. Reacting to what's going on, rushing the passer, being disciplined, tackling. The most important thing is getting guys on the ground. Now they've forced an advantageous situation on 3rd and long.
He's got him in the flat. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. hits inside. It's Davidson. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on first down. Left side is Wesco. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with Fresno State taking on the number 11 team, the Boise State Broncos. Now back to your game in Chapel Hill.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Clemson's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver there working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all...
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Clemson. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out wide right, it's Thurman. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Chambers. Fires to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. They're all over him. Runs through the tackle. The short hands. It's York. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Tar Heels are marching down the field.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Warren. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Going with the ground game left. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Back's got it on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fighting off the defender. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
You just can't take a sack on 2nd down there in the red zone because that's already been the problem for this offense. They've been having to settle for field goals and not score touchdowns. They have been able to drive the football. They're just not finishing those drives, and the pass rush of this defense is right now a big reason why.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. Somebody catch it, big fella.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Chambers. Caught. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On play action. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And he gets rid of it.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Setting up the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long.
I like the aggressiveness by this offense. The defense is probably thinking run, right? They want to get a new set of downs, get a first down. They choose to be aggressive, but they don't protect their quarterback. And now the defense has flipped the script. Now they got a 3rd down situation where they know they're passing, and they can get after the quarterback.
Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space. It's Davidson. He's past the sticks. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see. Upsets happen, and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Snap on first down, wants to throw. The quick out. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Gain of 19 on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He just broke the century mark, 100 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got an alley. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Clemson will come to the line with the first and goal. Running the red zone. It's Davidson. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Trying to barge in. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up third and goal.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal.
Well, the offense just trying to outflank the defense with a little push pass to a speedy wide receiver and see if they can get him on the perimeter, but just too much speed and awareness on the defensive side of the ball. Now sets up fourth down.
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on fourth and goal. He's looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. But this offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Wants to throw. It's Chambers. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You're not...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. snapped it, and he has to have it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The ride. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done.
Banks going for the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Right side, it's Moore. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Now this team has consecutive